Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Hot shot to third, taken in by Machado. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The batter, number 10.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, number 10. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, center fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jankowski's there for it, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
The right fielder, number 10.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. The 1-1 home. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Renfroe at second with 2 down. Snap throw behind the runner at second, and it's offline. No chance to make the play. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Again to first. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And this one gets away. Ready with the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. Carlos Torres enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Carlos Torres.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Renfroe is there, 1 away.
The batter,
Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Guzman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now out beyond the 385 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Garcia gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. Cano waiting on the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready now, Ian Kinsler. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. In the dirt here. And boy, didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Jankowski. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. The count now at 2-1. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Shortstop.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound.
Your attention, please.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 39.
So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball.
And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 3-1 to him now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are tied 4-4. Kirby Yates gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Digging in now, Starling Marte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starling.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe moving forward. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher,
Now batting,
Hero. You make a
the
really
third
good
baseman,
pitch, and yet this
Miguel.
guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from
Now
the runner
the
coming at him.
designated
He
hitter.
seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first.
Hitter.
Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter,
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in, Juan Soto. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And the runner back. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Forget about it. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Now the 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Oh, and in a tie ball game, you can see tempers getting a little heated down there, as he definitely did not like where that last pitch missed. Now at the plate, Will Myers, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now the runner's on his way home. Now a bunt attempt here, but this one gets right by him. And they blow the run down here as the run scores even on a botched squeeze attempt, and they'll take the lead here. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Batter number 3. Second base.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Runner breaks for third. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game. Ouch, that one hit him. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Jacob deGrom will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Throw is up the line as it gets away. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Just keeping him close. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief.
Greg Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34.
Next up for New York, Juan Soto. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing first. baseman.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.